Hey everybody, it's Seth Jones, editor-in-chief of Landscape Management Magazine, doing another LM at Home edition Zoom interview. Today I'm being joined by Mike Thurow. He is the CEO of Spectrum Technologies in the Chicago area. Mike, thanks for joining me today. It's great to see you.
Good to see you too, Seth.
So we were just talking before we started rolling. It's been almost a decade since I was last in your office. I apologize for that. I need to get back up to Chicago again soon and see you guys, see what's cooking.
Especially when it warms up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I love that. That's my type of city when it's warm. So Mike, I guess for my folks who are LM readers, can you just talk to them a little bit about Spectrum Technologies, how they know you guys?
Certainly. So we're a 33-year-old company, and actually the very first trade show I did was in New Orleans at the Superdome for the lawn care industry 32 years ago. You know, back in the days of ChemLawn and, Lawn Doctor and so on and so forth. So over the years, our tools, our technology, our meters and instruments have brought, value to the industry, but specifically in the landscape area, and particularly in areas where there's a scarcity of water or maybe water restrictions, with our TDR handheld soil moisture meter, and particularly the model that has Bluetooth and GPS, we can map soil moisture across a lawn area and just get an understanding of how well we're delivering that water by doing the equivalent of an irrigation audit. And then we can tweak the run times or maybe adjust the sprinkler heads and their coverage and know that that water is being delivered more uniformly across that turf space. And I know years back, we had a couple of consultants in California or landscapers that dealt with some high-end properties, some very nice estates, large turf areas, and they would do that irrigation audit, and then adjust the irrigation runtime. And years ago, we would meet with the folks with the water districts in California and demonstrate the ability to not only measure soil moisture, but to see that visually on a three-dimensional map, to see by color where we're overwatering and underwatering, and to have that ability to make those adjustments so that we can deliver water more effectively. So even at the irrigation show, we would have, people would come by the booth and they had a keen interest in using the soil moisture meter to perform a very quick and efficient irrigation audit versus the time-consuming, but still widely used, catch cans that you have to set out and do that, irrigation event and collect that data, do the math, the statistics. But with the meter, it's much quicker and faster.
And now I saw a press release from you guys, start off 2021. You guys had some, you've brought out to the market a new TDR that's a more economical version. You want to talk to me about what's new about that one?
So that one has the same accuracy and ease of use with an LCD display, but it doesn't have Bluetooth or GPS. And so for somebody that wants to start the journey of measuring soil moisture, but more affordably, 20% lower cost, they can start with this TDR 250 model and get their feet wet, so to speak, and just seeing, what do moisture levels look like in turf grass, and where is it excessive or lower levels, and what they can do to adjust and change for that. So it's a good way of bringing an objective tool into their hands to help them, look at water management more effectively.
Okay. And Mike, you guys are also in the weather business. For my own education, can you talk to me about how my readers utilize your guys' weather technologies?
Certainly. So one thing is we have a broad line of weather stations. So we have the higher end ET weather stations that can give somebody that's in an arid part of the country, the West Coast, actual ET values. And then we have stations that maybe are just rainfall. If you're on the East Coast or you're down in Florida and you want to know when those significant rain events occur, and so how will those rain events, whether there's too much or too little, affect turf grass quality, over the longer term. Even though turf is pretty resilient, it's good to know under what kind of conditions, you're creating quality turf grass.
Okay, great. 33 years, Mike. Can you believe it?
Time flies. Going for at least another 10.
Good.
It's too much fun.
Good.
It's just
good.
a great industry and great people. And to figure out how we can help the industry, against the public pressure of the regulatory folks, and how we deal with watering and demonstrating that we're doing the right things right by having data, by having tools and technology. So it's great to see the technology adopted.
Okay. Well, Mike, thanks for taking the time. It's great to see you and see it's amazing all the things that you guys are doing there. So continue success to you, and I look forward to seeing you in person in Chicago sometime.
That'd be great. Thank you, Seth.
Okay, don't hang up. Okay, I want to catch up with you after the call, but for the sake of the video, everybody, this is Mike Thurow. He's CEO of Spectrum Technologies. I'm Seth Jones, Editor-in-Chief of Landscape Management. Thanks for checking us out here on LM's At Home Edition.